Of course, we work with companies of all sizes, everything from the two-person startup all the way to the large-scale enterprise. But one use case that we've seen that's really becoming very strategic is the use of Zentitle within an M&A environment. So the typical scene then is you've got a large company that is rapidly growing by acquisition. So they're doing all sorts of additional tuck-in investments and such. And so one of the things that you typically want to do, and I've been on both sides of the M&A aspect of, on the buy side as well as on the sell side. And some of the key integration tasks initially are to get that unified view. So typically this starts off with the financial systems to get a key overall view as to the revenues that all of the businesses collectively are generating. But one of the other key aspects is really driving the aspect of the deal around synergies. In any kind of M&A deal, there's always some kind of suggestion that there are some great synergies in terms of upselling the new products to the existing installed base, cross-selling them, and so forth. So in order to take advantage of those synergies, you need to have that harmonized, that unified view of that portfolio. And that's why this is so important from an entitlement management standpoint, because to provide that unified view, you have to have a consistent approach to managing the set of rights. One real benefit for using Zentitle as that centralized entitlement management hub is you can feed that from multiple systems. So if you still have different order entry and processing systems, that you haven't unified yet, you can still consolidate all of that onto Zentitle from an overall management standpoint. So in a single system of record, you have a unified view of all your rights, all your obligations, all of your customers, all the history of what they've purchased, all in one centralized place that everybody in the organization with the appropriate permissions can access. What that does is gives the entire team a unified view as to the entire set of rights and obligations and how well those cross-sells and upsells are working. And so from an M&A toolkit standpoint, if you're a large organization doing a lot of M&A and you're wanting to provide that harmonized portfolio to your customers, there's no better way than to implement Zentitle as that core component that gives you the leverage you need.